Hi, beautiful baddies. Welcome back. So today I was going to talk about how our bodies are affected by past wounds, but I don't feel like talking about that today. So I am going to instead talk about something that is on my brain and heart today, which is this idea of having a spiritual life and a spiritual practice while still honoring maybe some cynicism or doubt or question. And I saw this beautiful meme on Facebook the other day, and it said, "I totally manifested that." And then the next line was, "Are you sure that's not your white privilege?" And I thought that was so beautiful. And I thought, though, I really have both of those parts of me, that I have this spiritual side of me now that I didn't have for a while. I have some spiritual wounds from being queer identified and having some rejection from religion, and yet I've kind of returned to this spiritual practice of meditation and believing in a divine and loving being of some kind. And yet, even as I talk about it, I have this part of me that is really cynical, and not even cynical, but just questioning and seeing a lot of suffering in the world, and just wondering about that and wrestling with that. And it seems ill-advised or ill-intentioned to suggest to someone in abject poverty, or to go to Puerto Rico and say, just manifest some more food and electricity for yourself, or just pray on it. And that just seems, not right to me. And so I think there's room for both, and actually maybe even our doubt and our curiosity and our questioning is a spiritual practice. So there's this part of me that believes kind of all roads lead to a divine presence and the truth, and that we are all connected to all living beings on the planet, and there's a divinity in that. And yet there's this other part of me, this almost atheist part of me, that sees suffering that has been at the hands of religion and spiritual wounds, and there's real social injustice in the world, and to suggest that simply prayer or positive thinking is enough to combat that is not right to me. So I just want to give permission to have whatever practice spiritually, even if that's just enjoying the beauty of nature or whatever it is, to have a spiritual practice that needs some rougher edges, and to really continue to hold ourselves accountable, to be grounded, to be rooted in love and connection. And yet, again, even as I'm talking, there's this part of me that's sort of cynical and smoking a cigarette and rolling her eyes in the corner, and that even making room for that part is still a spiritual practice, and one that's looking for and rooted in truth. So that's it. I guess just having permission for all parts of ourselves, and to make that okay. All right. Be well, my dears. Bye.